My name is Abjit Rai. I'm an international graduate student. I come from India and I'm doing my master's here at University of Wyoming in the Department of Plant Science. Yep.
And what is your project?
So basically my project is divided into two parts. So in first we are looking at the growth and yield dynamics of dry bean, and in the second we are trying to answer few questions relating to irrigation. So basically we want to decide upon the best irrigation management strategy for Wyoming dry bean growers. So if you look at it, we quantified leaf area index, height, we also quantified yield, and we are trying to decide upon the best irrigation management practice for dry bean under Wyoming conditions. So Wyoming faces some challenges relating to water use. So we have litigations with different states. In addition to that, climate is changing and it is going to push up the demand for water and reduce the supply, that kind of thing. So basically, we want to help farmer. So it is one stop for all irrigation research concerned with dry bean. So we want to help farmers with irrigation scheduling. For that, we are developing crop coefficients that they can use with Penman-Montes equation. It's a pretty easy equation, but you need locally calibrated crop coefficient to do that. So we are developing that. In addition to that, we are looking at crop water use efficiency and irrigation water use efficiency. These are production functions based upon which we decide upon the best irrigation management. Yeah, so we are doing that. So first year of our results indicate that surface irrigation is not good for dry bean. Like we can get higher yields under a sprinkler. We actually got a 1 ton above 10-year average of Wyoming under a sprinkler. And our highest yield under surface was very close to the 10-year average for Wyoming. So one reason that we see lower yield under surface irrigation is because there is a lot of leaching and nutrients just get washed away. And the graph right here shows that under surface irrigation with increasing amount of water, nitrogen just leaches and more, so that kind of stuff. So these are our first year result under surface irrigation plant. Like the vegetative growth of plants are way more, it looks real good, but it necessarily doesn't transform into yield. And like farmer is growing a crop to get yield, not just like leaves and higher plants, like good looking plants. So under sprinkler we can get on average 1 ton higher yield than surface irrigation.
And you said you're testing
Yeah, we have variable rate levels of irrigations. We have variable irrigation levels. We have 25%, which is close to like no water applied. Then we have 50%, 75%, 100%, and then 125 excess water treatment. You can say that. So what we saw was that dry bean is very sensitive to water. So any decrease from its requirement will cause yield reduction, and anything above that will also cause yield reduction. So we need to hit that sweet spot, and for that we have crop coefficient for that kind of yield. So farmer can just use that crop coefficient to irrigation for irrigation scheduling, and he can get the same amount of yield that we got. Like that's what the ideal situation is, but we'll have to conduct this research in farmers field and have them use the crop coefficient that we have, and we'll see the impact on yield and like how it goes from there.
And where can they find that crop coefficient?
This is just the first year of data, and we are conducting this study again this year, and we'll see if there is any variation between 2 years or not. If it is not, we'll recommend, and it will be, I think, published everywhere, like in the extension article. If it is significant and we can get that kind of result, then we'll publish it. Otherwise, we'll see what went wrong and why we didn't get it.